Hello, my name's Duncan and welcome to Back Away from Donkey and Bath Books and welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. And yes, I'm filming this really late. Hopefully it won't be like that all the way through Vlogmas. And hello from little Miss Ruby the Pom, who's just decided that she needed to join me for this. I'm sure you'll see quite a bit of her and my other two dogs during Vlogmas. So, what's going on? What's going on with this Vlogmas lark? It's basically that I've had a very bad year, sort of getting videos out and stuff due to ill health and my wife's ill health and mental health and lots of healthy things and just motivation stuff. So I thought I'd try and do Vlogmas this year. So I am going to be putting a video out, hopefully, for a minimum of 24 days up to Christmas Eve. I may put one out Christmas Day, don't know yet. And there can be a mixture of things. There can be about, obviously, the books, which is what these channels are all about, and some films, some Christmassy stuff. Hopefully take you some little bits of videos of me dog walking and show you what a lovely place I live. And Ruby Pom does not want to move, does she? And some other bits. So yeah, so hopefully you're going along. My aim is to have these as minimal sort of editing as possible, so they can just go straight up. There might be a couple which aren't, and also just hopefully it just sort of leads me to into the new year. So including this, I will probably later on I will be talking about some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing next year and some of the stuff I've read this year that I've really loved. And I've got some nice Christmassy books. Sorry, I've got to scratch my nose because of fluff, and I might do some readings as well. I've got a couple of books. I've got things like Santa 2000, which is anthology of collections, and Christmas on Ganymede. So I've got those. I've got some magazines. I've got some really good magazines that got some Christmassy science fiction sort of story stuff in there. So we might go through some of those, some annuals, just anything I think of. It could be anything. So I'm hoping you all enjoy this and you'll maybe comment or join us up on my Discord and comment up there. If you have any requests, please put them down below. And hello, Pom. And anything else, really. So, my thing for the day is this one video should be... Let's try to look over there. This video will be recorded before midnight. Probably won't be out till just after midnight, but I said hopefully next few days I'll sort of get into the flow of it. But what I noticed today, it is the 75th anniversary of the publication of the book iRobot by Isaac Asimov. And iRobot, I've got this lovely pamphlet edition here, which I've got a few different editions, but that's one I've had for a while. And the stories obviously appeared in some periodicals and magazines beforehand, but this was the publication of the book. And I would argue it is one of, if not the most important science fiction book in the pantheon about robots. Because following that, I don't think we would have had C-3PO or R2-D2 in the way that we did if it hadn't been for Asimov's Laws of Robotics and all his stuff on robots, and many, many other robots, even the ones that go and destroy people, even ones like Hector. If you don't know who Hector is, it's a film called Saturn III, very weird film. And Hector, which is a maniacal robot, but part of the reason he goes wrong can be related back to the sort of idea of the three laws. So it's, as I said, I think it's probably the, if not one of the most important books in science fiction sort of history. Just for the impact it's had. It's had impact on general science, the way people develop robots in the modern world, and everything like that. It's quoted all of the time, the three laws of robotics. And also they're damn good stories as well. He published, how many stories are in here, from what I remember? I have to scratch my nose again, sorry. It's Pomeranian Fluff. Let's see, you can let me open it. You're going to let me open a couple of the books so I can see which stories, because I can't remember. I know we've got Robbie. That's it, we've got Robbie, Run Around, Reason, Catch the Rabbit, Liar, Little Lost Robot, Escape, Evidence, The Inevitable Conflict. I really like Run Around and Little Lost Robot. Little Lost Robot's good because somebody tells a robot to get lost, and so it does. But if you've never ever read it's worth looking at. You can always say about Asimov that his ideas are probably bigger than some of his literary sort of prose, but he's very readable, very, very readable, and he is one of my favourite authors as well. So yeah, 75th anniversary today of iRobot, and it's a great book, and it's all the robot books are. So yes, that's my little bit for Vlogmas Day 1, and I said hopefully I might have some Christmas decorations up behind me in the next few days. I'm sort of trying to develop stuff, which we've got a lot of stuff going on in the house at the moment. We had a engineer coming in today doing something to my wife's ceiling hoist, and we've got some work coming tomorrow, not tomorrow, next week, when they're strengthening joists to put an extension to this thing in there, so that could be chaotic. But hopefully I'll still do the Vlogmas thing, and hopefully it'll just sort of give me a nice little leapfrog in next year, because I've got a lot of things I'd like to do next year. I've got some videos left over from this year that I've not finished. I've got one that basically I've done everything bar record it, and I decided not to because I didn't want it to appear over the Christmas period, because I just thought it might get lost a bit. But anyway, little Ruby Pom, who I'm sure you will see more of, and doesn't wish to move, do you? You do not wish to move. There's little Ruby Pom. Ruby Roundhouse is her full name. Ruby Roundhouse. And Gizmo, the little Yorkie, I don't know, he's asleep under there. And we've got our Sharpei flying around, so I'm sure you'll see all of those at some points. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will be keeping an eye out for everybody's videos. And I said, comments below or up on the Discord. Love to hear from you all. And I will speak to you again tomorrow, when hopefully I'll have no. Oh, I may even show you the Buck Rogers in the 25th century pop-up book. I may walk you through that. So keep your eye out. See, it's going to be worth watching for that. Anyway, bye for now. Speak to you soon. Bye.